Hello kids, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, our topic it's all about grouping of plants. But before we are going to proceed to our lesson proper, let us read first our three vocabulary words. Okay, here are the three vocabulary words. First, everybody repeat after me. Yellow. Yellow. Let us spell the word yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. Yellow. Very good. Okay, let's proceed to the second word. Okay, for number 2, everybody, small. Small. Let us spell the word small. S-M-A-L-L. Small. Okay. Now let's proceed to the third word. Okay, our third word is size. Everybody, size. Okay, let's spell the word size. S-I-Z-E. Size. Good job. Okay, now before we proceed to our proper discussion, let us watch the documentary first about beautiful birds.
Beautiful birds. Part 1. 1. Macaw. M-A-C-A-W. Macaw. Vocabulary. Beak. Agile. Grasp. Things. The macaw is a member of the parrot family. It has a large, strong, curved beak. It has strong, agile toes that are used like hands to grasp things. Two, pigeon. P-I-G-E-O-N. Pigeon. Vocabulary. Exceptional. Ability. Identify. Image. The pigeon has exceptional eyesight and ability to identify objects. It can recognize its own image in the mirror. It eats nuts, seeds, and fruit. Three, cockatoo. C-O-C-K-A-T-O-O. Cockatoo. Vocabulary. Intelligent. Emotional. Scream. Communicate. The cockatoo is an intelligent and emotional bird. It can be trained to talk. It screams to communicate with other cockatoos. Four, Oriole. O-R-I-O-L-E. Oriole. Vocabulary. Medium-sized. Berries. Nectar. Live. The oriole is a medium-sized bird. It eats berries, arthropods, and nectar. It can live up to 14 years.
Okay. Have you learned something from the video? Okay, very good. Okay, let's proceed to our lesson proper. Okay, our topic again, it's all about grouping of plants. Okay, now this topic we're gonna learn on how we group the plants, right? Okay, so we can group plants by size. Some plants are big and some plants are small. So we can group plants by their size. Okay. Now let's talk about first small plants. Okay, what are those small plants? Okay. Here are some example of small plants. First is, okay, do you know what is this? Okay, the first example is a money tree. Okay, this money tree is an example of a small plants. And for the next, do you know what is that? Okay, cactus. Very good. Next, okay, this plant name ZZ plant. Okay, and the other one is fern. Okay, all these examples, these are some example of what? Small plants. Okay, now next, let's proceed to big plants. What are those plants that they are belong to big plants? Okay, here are my examples. Okay, first is, do you know what kind of plants is that? Okay, that plant is Monstera. Okay, this is big plants. Okay, and the other one here, this peepal, banyan, and coconut, they are belong to big plants also. Okay, and the last one is Do you know what kind of plant is that? Okay, that plant is called giant taro. Okay, so all these examples belong to the group of big plants. Okay, now let's proceed to next. Okay, we can group plants by color. Some plants are green, others are red. So, what other color can a plant be? Okay, we can group plants not only their size, but also we can group it by their colors. Okay, now first we will talk about green plants. Okay, what are those examples? Okay, here are my examples. Okay, first, do you know what kind of plant is that? Okay, that plant is called a Shanghai bok choy. Okay, this plant is an example of a green plant. Okay, next, celery. Very good. Okay, another one. Do you know what kind of plant it is? Okay, this plant is called water lettuce. And this water lettuce, most of this water lettuce we can see at fish ponds or rivers and rice fields. Okay, so these are plants that belong to green plants. Okay, next, let us proceed to the red plants. Okay, what are those examples of a plant that they are belong to red plants? Okay, first, okay, this one. Okay, do you know what's that? Okay, that plant is called velvet moron. Okay, and the other one is, this example is the red sentinel Japanese maple. Okay, and the third example is red poinsettia. Okay, next. Okay, another one is, we are going to talk about yellow plants. So what are those plants that belong to yellow plants group? Okay, first, okay, you know what kind of plant is that? Okay, that plant is the yellow bell. Okay, yellow bell is belong to yellow plants. Okay, next. Okay, do you know what kind of plant is that? Okay, that plant is called chrysanthemum. Okay, and the other one is, okay, I know you know what kind of plant is this. Okay, this is a sunflower. Okay, so these three examples belong to the group of yellow plants. Okay, very good. So we can group plants by where they grow, like in water or on land, right? Okay, next, we can also group them whether we can eat them or not. And what other ways to group plants can you think of? Okay, there's a lot of things or procedures that we can group the plants, right? Okay, so did you understand? Okay, very good. Okay, now for our review for a while. Okay, our review. Okay, a while ago we talked about how we can group plants. Okay, we can group plants by their size and also by their color. In grouping by their size, you can group them by big plants and small plants. And for the color, you can group them by red plants, yellow plants, or green plants. So, okay, now this time everybody prepare your book. Okay, Okay, now everybody open your book on page number 32. Okay, we are going to have two activities. Okay, for activity number 1, okay, this is how you answer it. Write big or small. Okay, let's start. Okay, first, an orchid is a blank plant. Again, an orchid is a blank plant. Okay, this is my example. Okay, what kind of plant is an orchid? A big plant or a small plant? Okay, write your answer in the blank. Next, second question. Okay, an apple tree is a blank plant. Again, an apple tree is a blank plant. Okay, what kind of plant is an apple tree? A big plant or a small plant? The next one. Okay, palm tree is a blank plant. Again, palm tree is a blank plant. Okay, what kind of plant is a palm tree? A big or a small plant? Okay, next. Okay, next. Grass is a blank plant. Again, grass is a blank plant. Okay, look at my example here. Okay, what kind of plant is a grass? A big plant or a small plant? Okay, write your answer in the blank. Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, next. A lotus is a blank plant. Again, a lotus is a blank plant. Okay, what kind of plant is a lotus? A small plant or a big plant? Okay, next. Okay, next. A banana tree is a blank plant. Again, one more time. A banana tree is a blank plant. Okay, what kind of plant is that? A big plant or a small plant? Okay, so the last one is, okay, a cactus is a blank plant. Again, a cactus is a blank plant. Okay, big or small? Okay, let's proceed to our activity number 2. Okay, for activity number 2, group the plants in the box. Okay, we are going to group all these kind of plants inside the box, and these are the plants that we are going to group. Okay, first, jasmine. Second, tomatoes. Next, carrots. Next, grass. Okay, next, rice, coconut, orchids, mangosteens, roses, and pineapples. Okay, so how we group these plants? Okay, you are going to group with we eat and we do not eat. Okay, so this is how you group it. Okay, I have here an example of a plant that we eat. Tomatoes. Okay, and how about we do not eat? A jasmine. Okay, so continue answering it. Okay, and that's all for today. Okay, have a nice day, and don't forget, stay at home, stay safe, and stay healthy. Goodbye, everybody.